So, X-ray, you start last year, probably about this time, dealing with the injury you had to go through, and what was that like? And now going through this season, what's it been like?
It was a tough road, honestly. Just mentally, just not being able to do everything with your teammates, and just knowing you got a long way to get back. So that was a tough battle, but now that I'm back, everything starting to feel a little better, and just keep moving forward.
A lot of pain to deal with. I mean, obviously the injury itself, but even the rehab and such.
Yeah, even towards the beginning of the season, it still wasn't feeling all the way there. So that's something I was working through also. So
It was a significant injury. Did you think at any point that maybe you wouldn't be able to come back and play football?
uh, not at all. I just knew I had another year left and did whatever it took to get back to be able to play this year. I was going to do for my last season.
How do you approach these last 3 weeks? I know this hasn't gone the way you wanted the team to go. How do you personally approach this?
You just approach it as take it week by week, and every week you obviously we want to win, and that's something that we want to focus on. And as a team, as players and like players coming together and talking to each other, we just know we want to win these last three because the season hasn't gone how we wanted it to.
Coach Brown talked about, obviously, this is an opportunity for West Virginia to do something they haven't done. They beat Oklahoma in the Big 12. How much of a motivation factor is that?
That's a big one for me. Just being here these 6 years I've been here and just seeing us lose year after year, like that's a little motivation for me. Just because we almost had them last year and we didn't finish it off. So
Making the transition to linebacker, do you even think back to your days of being a defensive back? Does that even cross your mind anymore?
not at all. Just because I never really seen the field as a defensive back in college. So all my experiences are all through linebackers. So those things just stick with me the most.
The roller coaster of the defense this year. What do you attribute that to? You guys, you had a good game against Iowa State, but obviously there have been struggles too.
Uh, I wouldn't contribute it to anything. I would just say like we needed to prepare better those weeks, and we obviously didn't get it done.
How do you make winning plays? I hear that a lot. Where you play well for a point and then something bad happens. You look at every game. There's each game. I mean, you're 10-7 in the fourth quarter, and that game can flip. It flipped on a dime. How do you, as a player, how do you address that?
We just had opportunities to take the ball away during that game and didn't make it happen. So in the long run, those one or two plays could have been scoring drives for the offenses, and things could have turned out different.
Senior hits a moment where they start looking around, going, "This is one of the last times I'm going to do this." Has that started to sink into you yet?
Uh, Not really, just because you don't want to look ahead or look in the past. You just want to be here right now with your brothers, and we grinded all off season together. And I'm not gonna look forward and just think about life after football or what's gonna happen after this. I'm just take this week by week with my brothers.
What will you miss though?
Just just everything like the tradition, being able to grind with your brothers in the off season, and you get to see people's highs and lows and in life and even in football, and just they're just a bond that like a bond with your brothers that just can't be broke. Like they're always gonna be my brothers in my life, so that holds a special place in my heart. So
You can learn a lot from winning, obviously, but can you learn more from experiencing disappointments?
for sure, like you take your losses as lessons, and you gotta figure out what you did wrong and just find ways to improve and just keep moving forward.
Yeah.
You may not want to look ahead, but what will you do after football? I mean, what's your career goal?
I'm just gonna pursue football as long as I can, and then once that door closes for me, then that's something I'll have to think about.
What's your major?
Sport management.
else, guys?
Yeah, Exree, you mentioned the game last year. You all were pretty motivated after that game. Just what do you remember about the mood, the I don't know, inspiration, dedication that came out of that defeat? But it seemed like it stung.
Just knowing we were able to compete with one of the top teams in the country last year, and just it just motivated us to we got something special, and if we play hard, work hard, then we obviously see the results.
Okay, thank you very much.